All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. This is going to be a quick video, man, to all these women out there that they're in some kind of power struggle with men and that they're trying to compete with men all the time in their day-to-day lives, man. They want to make the same amount of money as men. They want to do all these things the same as men, right? But they would not want to have to be treated the same way as men get treated in this world, and have the high standards that men have put on them in this world, yet they're always in competition with men. You'll notice in this world, these women don't really compete with women to try and see who's this. Let me get this, man. Proverbs chapter 31 and verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Are these women in this world competing with each other to see who can be the most virtuous woman? No, they're not. They're teaming up with each other to try and see who can get the best man. They'll do that. Or they're teaming up or competing against each other to see who can twerk the best, or who can get the most likes on Instagram, or who can get the most clouted up geezer in the club to holler at them and try and slide up in their DMs, or who they'll compete to see which celebrity went in your DMs. Oh, he went in your DMs too. Yeah, he tried to get him in my DMs, but I wasn't feeling him though, so you can have him. They'll try and compete with each other on that. They'll compete with each other to see who's got the longest weave. Our women of our nation will compete with each other to see who's got the longest fake hair. To see who's got the longest fake hair. That's what our women in our nation will compete with each other with. But you won't see any of them competing to find who can be the most virtuous woman. You won't see them doing that. Isn't it interesting? Yeah, they always want to compete with men. And this is a lesson for all of those kind of women, man, that you're going to get the chance to compete with men. You're going to get exactly what you was asking for, exactly what you was looking for when all hell breaks loose, man. You're going to get exactly what you was asking for, man. You're going to get the chance to compete with all kinds of men. You know? Men ain't going to be on men, women and children first business when it goes down like this. They're going to be on some me first. Get out of the way. Me first. That's what the men are going to be on. Me first and you last. Or you not even at all. But you women have not experienced that in the West especially. But that's coming, man. Since you wanted to compete with men, it's coming for you, man. Everyone in this world is going to get their chance to see what they think they've got. That's above whatever the Lord is giving to these elect. They're going to get the chance to show whatever they think they got, man. Everyone's going to get their chance. Tough guys, thugs, bad mans, ultimate drug dealer, kingpins, all of these guys, they're all going to get the chance to see what they're made of, man. Rich guys that think they got cryptos, guys that's walking, pushing German whips. You know what I mean? Push all you Ishmaelite pushing these German whips and all that. All you Israelites pushing these German whips. Everyone that thinks that they're tough, man. You're all going to get your chance, man. Every single one of you. Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 23 does say, if Yahweh, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches. And you women, your might is your attractiveness, right? But some of you women are starting to try and glory in your riches right now, yet you wouldn't want to be judged with the same standards as what you try and judge men from, right? You wouldn't want men to judge you. Let me try and put it to the female equivalent, man. You wouldn't want men to judge you women for what height you are, right? Not even saying whether they had to say you had to be tall, but you wouldn't want men to say, oh, I don't want to date no woman that's too short, or that's too this, or that's too that. Neither would you want men to judge you women by your weight. You women don't want men to judge you by your body count, right? And you damn sure wouldn't want men to judge you by how much money you make. Because for all the talk that you women have about how rich you are, you ain't got it like that neither. Because hardly anyone on the earth has got it like that, right? And when you check up statistics, it still says that men make more money than women. Yet for all the money that you women are so-called making, you're always still asking for men to make all the peas. So obviously your money ain't what you're talking like it is then, is it? Men are better than women, man. Let me say that again. Men are better than women. Let me say it a third time. Men are better than women, right? How do we know this? How do we know that men are better than women? Well, this whole world expects more from men than women. Now, let me use a sports scenario. If there's a basketball player that averages 30 points a game, and then he has a game where he scores 20 points, right? But there's a basketball player that averages 10 points a game and he scores 20 points. Who are people going to be more impressed with getting 20 points? The one that averages 10. And that's what we see with women, man. Because no one really expects anything of them. When they do anything menial, everyone tries to hype it up, man. Everyone tries to hype it up. When really the things that women are doing ain't as impressive as they try and make out. Because when men do those same things, it's not impressive. It's not impressive. When men go to work and make money and feed themselves and clothe themselves and house themselves, that's not considered impressive when a man does it. Yet when a woman does it, she's an independent yas queen, YAS queen with an A. But when men do things of the same equivalent, that's just normal. What do you want? What do you want? A cookie? What do you want? What do you think you got? They've always got some slick thing to say, man. So they're gonna get their chance to compete with men since they've been asking for it. Verse 24, but let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me. So we don't glory in our money, man. Men that are believing in Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, if we come across some money one time, we don't glory in that. If we go to the gym and we start seeing ourselves get strong, we don't glory in that. And if we do start glorying in any of these things, Yahweh will take it away from us to show that we ain't supposed to glory in that. Neither do we glory in our wisdom, man. Judgment and righteousness, even the wisdom that we have in the Lord, we don't even completely glorify in that, man, because we understand that Yahweh gave that to us. And that he easily, and we've seen evidence of it, he easily takes it away from whoever he wants to take it away from, man. And even the apostles that have been teaching for longer than I was born, and I ain't even young, they say, I hope I'm of the elect. They say, I hope I am. That I am Yahweh which exercise loving kindness, judgment, and righteousness in the earth. For in these things I delight, saith Yahweh. So Yahweh don't delight in women trying to compete with men. When Yahweh and the scriptures showed what the hierarchy is anyway, Yahweh's on the top. Yahweh Shai is below that. The man's below Yahweh Shai. The woman's below the man. And then the woman's got her children below her. But women are trying to sometimes even go on like they're even higher than Yahweh Shai, man. Or like Yahweh Shai would be lucky to have them as a wife. That's how they try and come with it, man. It's disrespectful, but they're going to get the chance to see, man. Let me get this. Verse 25, behold the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. And that goes for the uncircumcised, which all women are uncircumcised anyway. But this is going into the mind, circumcision of the heart, man. Egypt and Judah, Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab. And that goes for the women of all of these nations, man. All of you are going to get the chance as well. Because some of you are even moving proud as well, man. And all that are in the utmost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart. And that goes for the women of the nation of Israel too, man. And you're all gonna get the chance, man. Everyone that thinks that they're expert in warfare, oh, I'm a tough guy, man. I've been doing calisthenics for 10 years, man. I can do 30 muscle ups in a row. All you Casanovas out there, hi guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today's video is gonna be on how to get another man's wife. All you guys, man. Oh, you got a hold frame at this point, and then this point, all of that. All you guys are gonna get your chance as well, man, to see how that holding frame's just gonna work when nukes are flying through the sky and where people don't care about none of that. You're gonna get your chance. All you guys that were bodybuilders and you were just building up yourself to make yourself look as big and intimidating as possible, but can't really do nothing. You guys are gonna get the chance to see as well, man. Some of you big bodybuilder guys are gonna get ran down, man. I can picture it in my mind. Some of you getting run down, man. Chased like a big bag of meat, man, by some cannibals, man. I can picture scenarios like that happening to you big buffoons, man. Eating your chocolate and peanut butter protein powders, man. I can picture that happening to you guys. 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So what's one of the points that women have always said? Oh, the reason why women don't have this and don't have that is because men are stopping them. Well, the scriptures say that the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So if women are as strong as they think they are, right, and they compete with men and they to make the world a better place, then when this day of the Lord comes, right, and then the day of the Lord finishes, it should be then that women end up ruling after that, and that we come to the error of our ways, and all of us stupid, foolish men realize, you know what, we should have always made these hyper emotional demon women be ruling over us. We should have made these women that continually lie all the time, can't tell the truth, don't have no accountability for anything, always want to blame everyone else for whatever they've did, whatever bad happened to them, and always want to laugh at what they do wrong to people, but then want to cry whenever something bad happens to them. We should have made them rule. How stupid of us. That's what we should see is going to happen after this, right? But that's not what's going to happen, though. It's going to be the men of Israel, the men of the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, man, not those fake people in the land with them stupid things on their head. It's going to be the Israelites, man, the original seed royale of Israel, man. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. If men are afraid in a situation, then women are even worse. Every time, man. Every time. Because women normally look to men for security when anything bad starts happening. It's not normally the other way around. If a man's hungry and starving and he ain't going to be looking at somebody upon some women as like really, oh man, I'm saved. But women would. Women would. And according to prophecy, women are going to. A man shall make, Yahweh shall make a man more precious than fine gold. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So there's going to come a time when there's hardly even any food. So let's see how you women that want to compete with men all the time can handle that. Can you women handle competing with men for food? Can you handle a life and a society and a world where men are hungry for food, man? I've been watching some of that TV show, The Island with Bear Grylls, right? And the women was on there competing and all that, talking all of this with men. But in a real scenario like that, a real one, not a TV show, the whole dynamics of that thing would have been changed up even worse, man. It would have been even worse than that. It would have been real. It's going to be real when it goes down, not on a TV show. It's going to be real, man. And when that time comes, we're going to see how many of you women then want to compete with men, right? Since you like competing with men now and you run your mouths all the time, let's see when it goes down. All praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahweh Shai, Basham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.